Welcome back on my Rockstars to another episode here on PokeFind Podcasts. So what we're going to be talking about today is concerning our 100 days in Pixelmon videos. Now, as you guys know, especially if you've been on the channel for a long time now, we've done quite a lot of these. Now, the reason this topic is coming up is I've kind of had many discussions about it throughout different videos and what's going to go on with them. So obviously, certain of these series is not going to be continuing, like the PokePlay series for 100 days and 1,000 days. That's not continuing. I haven't done a recording on that or even wanted to record on that server and everything for I think like 6 months now. So obviously that one's not going to continue. That's pretty obvious. But the Poke Saga, the Pixelmon Survival one that's on my solo world, and the one I'm currently working on, those are the three ones that we're mainly going to concern. Because if you guys realize, I've done, I want to think, nearly 10 to 12 videos on these things completely separately. I've done 500 days, I think, completely on my survival solo series. I've done 1,000 days and then another 100 days continuation on the Poke Saga series, and then I'm currently working on one more that should be up extremely soon for you guys. I don't think any longer, a month at the most, a week and a half to 2 weeks at the least, I think, compared to when this video goes out. So yeah, honestly, it's a little bit of a weird thing. Actually, if this is supposed to go out the way it's supposed to, which is the 25th, it actually should have already gone out on the 19th. So yeah, it's probably going to be the last one. Now, let me go ahead and explain all of why that's going to be the last one. Now, the reason that we're taking a standstill and we're stopping the 100 Days in Pixelmon series is because, guys, we've really milked this content. I mean, I've milked this type of content and this video idea for a long time now. And I've gotten a lot of great views and a lot of great subscribers and a lot of support for it. And you guys are always constantly asking, where's the next one? Where's the next one? When's the next one going to happen? Which is kind of insane, honestly. You guys always want more of the Pixelmon series out of everything. It usually does the best on my channel, the 100 days, and usually my Pixelmon videos overall usually do best. My Minecraft videos and my Pokemon Nuzlocke videos kind of float around the same area. They're not bad. They get around my average or above average views every single time, but they don't blow up like the Pixelmon videos do or the PokeFind series does. So it's really interesting, but you guys always want them. Let me go ahead and explain what's going on and why we're going to be stopping this series. Now, obviously, we've already discussed what's going on with PokePlay, but let's go ahead and start off with our Poke Saga series. Now, Poke Saga, when I first did it, I relaunched it as a 1,000 Days in Pixelmon movie. Now, there was a lot of support for that for the most part. You guys seem to really enjoy it, and a lot of you guys are always asking if I would do a Poke Saga series or when the next 100 Days in Pixelmon for that server would be coming out. And guys, the truth of it is, I don't know if I could do a series or another 100 Days in Pixelmon on that. Now, let me explain on it. The reason for this is because I've done so much content in that 1,000 days, that 1,100 days time, that I don't know how much is actually left of doing that. I have a couple gyms left. I don't think there's an Elite Four on that server, and outside of Battle Towers, I think that's it, and I've already completed the easiest one out of all of them. So I know there's 3 more tiers, and I know there's a few more gyms I have to do, but guys, in reality, there's not a whole lot of content left on Poke Saga to do outside of filling the Pokédex, which is really fun and all, but when you guys think about it from a content perspective, just filling up the Pokédex is not good content for a 100 Days in Pixelmon video. It would fall off extremely quickly, it wouldn't do very well, and honestly, it's not nearly as entertaining as, oh, okay, so on day 1 to 15, we're EV training. Day 25, we've got EV trained Pokemon, so let's level them up by catching and training against wild Pokemon, catching Pokemon we don't already have, and then we'll go and take on a gym, and then we'll complete this daily quest of catching Pokemon that we don't have again, and then we'll do the Battle Tower, and then we'll catch more wild Pokemon. It's kind of a back and forth situation, and that's what makes the content feel a lot more alive. It makes it feel better and more dynamic, and it has a better flow to it. With just catching Pixelmon, that dynamic wouldn't work nearly as well. I think it would shatter like a baseball hitting glass. It literally just wouldn't do nearly as well as anything else, and I think the video performance would fall out completely for that. And I don't know how many more Poke Saga 100 Days videos I'll do. Maybe 1, 2 is a really big stretch if I do that one alone on Poke Saga. I don't know if I'll ever do a series on it because I've covered everything on there for the most part already. I would have to reset my character or get a secondary account to be able to continue a series from the fresh start anyways, and I don't know if I exactly want to do that just because we've explored the server. One of the best things about doing the 100 Days in Pixelmon is I spent the most of the time exploring the server, giving what they have, and showing you guys off what each server has. And we've kind of just milked this content for Saga and for the 100 days in Pixelmon constantly anyway. So I think those are the reasons why we can't continue the 100 days in Pixelmon, at least mainly on the Saga server. Now don't take that in the wrong way. There could always be more Saga content to come. Let me thinking about, you know, Pixelmon hunts or bingo or anything else like that. It's not a guaranteed out completely. I just think that it's time to slow down on that content from that server, and maybe focus on something else or different 100 days. Now moving on from there, we have our 100 days in Pixelmon survival, the one that we've done the absolute most content in, the most videos on. You guys have seen us. We captured Z cells, we've got legendary Pokemon, we've battled towers and gyms and whatnot. We've done 400 days, I think, or maybe 500 days worth of content in that video series, and it's a lot. Now the reason that I want to end this one and not continue from it is not because there's not anything left to do, it's because there's still 7 to 8 plus gyms that we can battle. We can find a whole bunch of more legendaries, but this is the reason, is we've done all the big main stuff outside of getting a few more Pokemon for the Pokedex, spending 18 hours searching for a gym for it to be disappointing like the last one was, or getting Z cells for Zygarde. There's not much else to do on it, and the biggest problem with it is the gyms. The gyms are kind of the biggest rotation for it to find everything, and you don't find gyms very often. Out of everything else, you find a gym maybe 1 in every 30 natural Pokemon location spawns. So anytime there's a building around, 1 in 30 of those, I feel, is the chance to be a gym. And a lot of those buildings are just shrines to summon Pokemon, which we don't have the stuff for, or basically empty buildings in the first place. So it's not very entertaining, and I think we've kind of stretched that bit out as far as possible. That's why we're not going to have any more of those. So I know a lot of you are asking when the 500 days for that one is. I'm going to state now, I'm not doing a 500 days for the solo Pixelmon series. I know that sucks a lot, and a lot of you guys aren't going to like to hear that, but I think it's the time to end that. We did 400 days in it. It was a good run. We got a lot done, and I think if anything, we're going to continue on Saga if we do any more of those types of videos. Now, outside of that and outside of Saga, something else that I want to discuss is, okay, are you done doing 100 days in Pixelmon completely? Are you going to add more series or new servers and whatnot? Now, for that, there are 2 more possibilities for 100 days in Pixelmon from the beginning, because I think it's time to stop milking this content. Now, I do have 1 more currently in the works. I'm not going to tell you guys the server and everything, but I was invited to the server, not for a sponsorship or anything. The owner of the server really enjoyed the content that I was creating. He messaged me on Twitter, personally asked me if I wanted to come onto the server and make some content on the server, and I told him, yeah, that'd be great. I appreciate the acceptance. I didn't know about the server, so it gave me more content relation things. But with this 100 days video that I am creating, I am doing everything on the server at once. As fun as the server is, it doesn't quite have as much side dynamics as maybe Saga does. It doesn't have battle towers. It does have an Elite Four though, with some Dynamax bans, everything as well. So we're all trying to cover all of that. But the issue with it all is that there's just a little bit of less content to cover. So most of that, if not all of it, that the main content's worth is going to be covered in that first 100 days. So there's not going to be a real way to make a continuation of that, making it most likely the last 100 days in Pixelmon that we will ever create. Now, obviously, it's going to be plenty of 100 days videos from here on out. They're just not going to be Pixelmon related, which really sucks. I know you guys enjoy those the most, but we do have 1 more possibility. Now, the reason I speak of this is because I don't know if I want to do it or not, and I'm waiting to see what the server does, and I need to do more research on what the server is. This is another non-modded server like PokeFind, but not PokeFind, that I want to do 100 days on. I don't know, though, if I want to do that 100 days on that. The reason for that is because I think I might want to save the server for an actual series itself, so we can have a Pixelmon series outside of PokeFind, because kind of PokeFind is the only Pixelmon series we do, and then we have our Nuzlocke series, whatever game we're doing at the moment. And then on Minecraft and modded Minecraft, always take a switch back and forth between each other. So that's kind of the rotation of what we're going on with that. So the way we're going to do this is, I want you guys to comment down below if you guys want to see more Pixelmon 100 days. If you guys think we haven't milked the content too much. I think at this point, we've basically milked that topic way too much. We've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 videos out of it, basically. I think just that type of content and that title alone, and it's absolutely insane. And even though they're the best performing on my channel, we can't do the exact same thing over and over and over again, because then it becomes stale and it becomes unentertaining and it milks the system, and it just gets to a point where it's no good. And I think we're getting close to that if we haven't already hit it. So what I want you guys to do is comment down below, do you guys want to see 100 days in Pixelmon, or 2 of them, or me continuing them? I want to know if you guys want to see it on the new server, or you want me to wait for a series. And I want you guys to wait to see if this one with 100 days that's coming out extremely soon, because this PokeFind podcast is recording on the 17th. It's not supposed to go up till the 25th, right? So, and this 100 days is supposed to be coming up on the 19th to the 20th. So you guys should have already seen this Pixelmon 100 days. So you guys should know what video I'm talking about. Do you guys want a continuation of that? Because I feel like there's just not enough content for that server to continue. But if you guys really, really want a continuation of 100 days in Pixelmon, I need you to get at least 15 likes on this video. I know that's a lot. I know I usually don't ask for a specific like goal, but if you guys want more of those, I need 15 likes on the video, and I need you guys to comment down below, yes, we want more 100 days in Pixelmon, even if they're not a continuation, because that's going to let me guys know if you think we should still be making that content. I think we should start driving away from that content a little bit, not 100 days topic, but 100 days in Pixelmon completely, and see if we can come out with some more Pokemon and Pixelmon related topics for filming and whatnot. So I hope you guys all understand. I hope you guys get what I mean. If you have any questions, comment them down below. I do read every single comment that comes through. As you know, this is the whole point of PokeFind Podcast. Sorry we didn't read any comments today. I didn't have enough new comments because I'm recording it so close to the last one, and the fact that I was saving this video for just this, because I knew this explanation for 100 days was going to be extremely long, so we're saving all the comments for next time as well. So I hope you guys all understand. I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and I will see you all next time, Rockstars. Peace.